Archangel Michael says, something is not right. The air has changed around your household, and there's a presence watching your family when you least expect it. Last night, when the wind howled unnaturally, someone whispered your son's name in a tone only angels and enemies could hear. You didn't hear it, but heaven did. And that whisper reached the ears of Archangel Michael, who now comes bearing a warning that must not be ignored. Your son is being watched by those who wear smiles in front of you but move like serpents when your back is turned. There is a plan, a secretive one, designed to isolate him, mislead him, and take him into the hands of someone with dark intentions. They want him out of the home, away from your heart, far from the protection you offer. This is not just a warning, it is a divine alarm. You have suspected something but pushed the thought away. That intuition you've been silencing is now screaming for attention. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a woman involved. Her presence has lingered close to your son recently, too close, too often. She's not who she says she is, and she's working with others who are disguised in kindness but rooted in control and manipulation. He has accessed him emotionally. She pretends to understand him in a way that you fear he feels you no longer do. That's how they plan to separate him from your guidance, by feeding the illusion that you don't see him or understand his pain. What you do. And heaven knows that. That's why you are reading this message now, not by accident, not by chance, but by divine interception. Type Amen to get blessing 946. Your son is about to be led into a room where choices will be placed in front of him that will shape the rest of his life. These choices are being painted as opportunity and love, but they are wrapped in the energy of control, loss, and silence. They want him to walk willingly into a cage lined with promises they don't plan to keep. Someone close to him has already betrayed him. What he doesn't know yet. He believes he is safe among them, but behind his back, there are whispers of how to take him from everything he has ever known. They've even found a place for him. Location hath been chosen. It is a trap masked as a new beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 1127. Archangel Michael says, they are planning to bring him somewhere he won't be able to return from easily. They won't look dangerous. It will be sold to him as a necessary trip or a temporary relocation, but the truth is, it is where they plan to keep him. This place is away from his roots. It's distant from where his soul feels aligned. And if he goes, it will take time and divine intervention to return him to the right path. His destiny is massive. That's why he's under attack. The enemy never wastes time on someone without purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 2048. There is jealousy around his light. He carries something in his soul that threatens people who operate in darkness. He doesn't know it, but his very presence agitates spirits that want to keep power over others. These people can't control him directly, so they are trying to change his environment instead. They believe if they shift the surroundings, they'll shift his choices. But Archangel Michael stands before that plan like a wall of fire. Heaven has intervened before, but this time your role is vital. You must speak, act, and prepare. Because the moment is drawing near, and hesitation could cost more than just time. Type Amen to get blessing 3951. A man who acts like a mentor is part of the deception. He will smile, offer advice, and pretend to guide, but he is a mask. His true motive is power and pride. He sees your son's potential and wants to mold it for personal gain. Your son trusts too easily. He doesn't see the manipulation because it's coded in compliments and fake support. This man has spoken to the woman. They have agreed on the next step. And it's happening faster than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 2177. They plan to take him away under the guise of an opportunity that seems too good to be true. The paperwork is already being prepared. Conversations are being had in rooms you've never entered. They are confident. They believe you will know. But the heavens have already seen it and blocked the full effect. Still, they will push. They are persistent. And if you don't interfere, your son might believe the illusion is real. Type Amen to get blessing 3882. Your son may already feel distant from you. That's not your fault, it's part of their plan. They've been feeding him thoughts and doubts, sowing confusion between your heart and his. They've been convincing him that he needs freedom. Not true freedom, but the kind that leads to dependency, addiction, or submission. He's walking toward a cliff with a blindfold on. Archangel Michael says, this message is your moment to pull the blindfold away, to speak in a way that reaches the soul, not just the ears. You have to remind him of who he comes from. Type Amen to get blessing 4683. He needs to hear your voice more than ever now. Not the voice of fear, but the voice of a mother or guardian who sees the storm before it arrives. He needs the truth that you carry in your bones, even if it shakes the ground when you speak it. There is someone in your bloodline who faced this before. They lost a son to false promises. This cycle was trying to repeat until now. You've been chosen to break it, and the angels are surrounding you with strength to stand in the gap. Type Amen to get blessing 1029 right now. There's a spiritual war for your son's future. Not everyone will understand, but that doesn't matter because what's at stake is too sacred. He is being groomed for something that will look like glory, but it is slavery. They want him silent, small, and broken while pretending to uplift him. But heaven sees the truth behind every disguise. You will notice subtle changes. The way he speaks, the shift in his moods, the sudden withdrawal. These are signs that the process has already begun. Type Amen to get blessing 8291. You may find strange names in his messages. New contacts who appeared suddenly. Watch for this, they are part of the net they are casting. One of these names is pretending to be a friend. But she is a plant, a quiet manipulator. She's collecting information on you, too. She will soon suggest a gathering. That's when the final move is intended. They want to catch him in comfort. Type Amen to get blessing 5336. Archangel Michael says, you are not alone. Reinforcements are already on the way. A divine intervention is being dispatched to delay their plans and expose them completely. You're someone in your family who's also sensing something. They haven't told you because they don't want to cause worry. But you will soon speak and realize your instincts match. Together, you'll confront this plan. But the fire must start in you. Because you are the one they did expect would rise with such strength. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. This isn't just about your son, it's about generations. They are targeting his path because they know what he will become. They want to block the legacy. But every trap will fail when truth meets it head on. Your prayers have power. Your discernment is divine. They thought they had time, but now their plan is under divine surveillance. And you've been called to act. Type Amen to get blessing 7624. Prepare your home with protection. Speak words of power aloud, words that realign your son's spirit back to light. You will hear even if his ears are closed. Speak to him in moments he doesn't expect. Surprise him with truth, with memories, with your fire. It will pierce through the fog they placed around him. Don't give up. Don't think it's too late. Because heaven says he is still reachable. Type Amen to get blessing 9363. They wanted to bring him into a city with darker roots. That city has spirits that prey on confused minds. Your son's energy is sensitive, and they plan to use that against him. He might resist at first. He might argue. But you must remain unshaken. Soon, something will happen to make him doubt these people. When it does, you must be ready to step in fast and bring clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 2882. A letter or invitation may arrive. It will seem like a blessing, but it is a test. If you don't intercept it, he might say yes, and that yes will change everything. But not forever, because heaven will still pull him back. Yet it's easier to protect than to repair. That's why this message has come before the event, so you can walk ahead of the storm. Type Amen to get blessing 6794. The woman who is part of this plan will be exposed. She will slip. Words of Ishairdent. Listen. Observe. Don't confront her until the divine moment arrives. When it does, speak with authority. Let her know heaven has seen what was hidden. She will run from your power. Type Amen to get blessing 4938. Your son will cry soon. Not tears of pain, but of awakening. You will realize how close he came to losing himself. He will thank you later. Even if he's silent now, you will remember who stood between him and destruction. This is your moment. This is your calling. You are his divine protector. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Stay alert the next 14 days. They are critical. Everything is shifting, and every action matters. Trust what you feel. Move in silence. Strike with truth when led by your spirit. Your son will rise. You will see, and those who tried to take him will vanish. Type Amen to get blessing 8823. He will come back to you not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally. The fog will lift from his mind, and he will see everything with new eyes. It will hurt him, realizing who tried to deceive him, but that pain will make him wiser and stronger. You must stay close, even if he seems distant. Your consistency will be his anchor. Your silence in the storm, your love in the confusion. It is being used by heaven to draw him home. Those who plotted will start to lose control. They will argue among themselves, because the light of truth always fractures lies. Their plan is cracking. Their unity is breaking. Heaven is scattering their strategy piece by piece. Type Amen to get blessing 7841. One of the men behind this will soon abandon the others. His conscience is stirring. He didn't sign up for spiritual warfare, he only wanted influence. He will feel guilt and try to send a message to someone near you. Don't reject it. His truth may be the final piece that exposes everything clearly. Your son will need your forgiveness, too. He will blame himself for almost falling into their trap. But tell him what heaven says: this wasn't his failure, it was a test. Type Amen to get blessing 3272. You have the authority to stand between him and darkness. Heaven trusted you with this child for a reason, and no force can overpower a guardian who is spiritually awake. Prepare for tears. Prepare for confrontation. But also prepare for a deep, divine reunion. This experience will shift everything. It will close old wounds and build new strength in your relationship with your son. You'll see him for who he's becoming, not the boy he was, but the man he's about to be. Type Amen to get blessing 4993. Archangel Michael says, the fire that surrounds your household now is not to destroy, it is to purify. Every false connection, every snake in the garden, every smile hiding betrayal shall be removed. They are trembling even now as your faith rises. Don't be surprised if you suddenly lose contact with certain people. It's divine disconnection. Heaven is filtering the energy around your family. Your prayers have created a shield. Your instincts have been validated. And your love is the weapon they underestimated. You were never powerless. You were simply waiting for the right moment to awaken. Type Amen to get blessing 5521. Soon, your son will share things he's never told anyone. Stories of confusion, secret conversations, and strange moments that now make sense. You must listen with compassion, not anger. He didn't know. He thought they were helping. But now, he understands they were leading him into a spiritual desert. He will cry. He will hold you. He will realize your love was his only safe place. Type Amen to get blessing 6037. This experience will awaken something in him. A new purpose. A deeper calling. He will no longer chase fake friends or empty promises. He will seek truth, peace, and divine purpose. His eyes will shift from temporary pleasure to eternal meaning. You will watch him grow, not just in age but in wisdom. He will become a protector like you. Type Amen to get blessing 7419. One day soon, he will stand before you and say, "Thank you for not giving up on me." And you'll weep, not from sadness, but from divine gratitude. You'll know the battle was worth it. You will become a voice for others who are trapped in similar situations. He will use his story to save others, and you will be part of that legacy. This isn't just protection, it's preparation. What the enemy tried to use for destruction, heaven is using for destiny. The betrayal was real, but the victory will be louder. Type Amen to get blessing 8361. Let go of fear. Let go of worry. Stand tall in your divine authority. Watch the signs. Listen when the wind changes. Feel when your chest tightens without reason. That's not anxiety, it's your spiritual alarm. Your spirit knows before your mind does. And now you must move with boldness. Heaven is guiding every step. Trust the pull in your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 4204. Your son is protected. But more importantly, he's waking up. His heart is remembering where home is. The evil plan will not succeed. Their timeline hath been disrupted. Their energy is draining. They are losing control by the hour. And it's your spiritual resistance that's shaking their foundation. You've stepped into divine timing, and nothing can stop what's already been written. Type Amen to get blessing 9248. Your son's name hath been spoken in the heavens. Angels have gathered around his destiny. The records of his life are opening to reveal a great purpose. You are not just a parent. You are a guardian chosen by divine hands. The light you carry has frightened hell itself. That's why this battle came. Because what your son is about to walk into will break generational chains for good. You were always meant to win this war. Type Amen to get blessing 7337. Let today mark the beginning of your preparation. Speak words of light in your home. Place your hands on your son's door and declare peace. Keep oil in your lamp. Keep silence in your strategy. And when the right moment arrives, strike with the truth that has been burning in you. You won't resist it. You will feel it. And he will run toward your voice. The enemy will be silenced by love wrapped in fire. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. Even now, the woman who plotted is feeling fear. She senses the plan is falling apart. Her mask is slipping in front of others. She will retreat soon, but not before trying one last time. That's when you must stand without shaking. Speak her name in prayer. Call down heaven's judgment, and then walk away with peace. Your son will see it all, and he will never forget what you did. Type Amen to get blessing 3929. Your journey has not been easy. You've carried this child through storms most couldn't survive. You've wept in silence and smiled through the pain. But this season ends with glory. A revelation is coming that will leave you speechless. You will see his soul shine again. He was never lost, he was being refined. And now, he returns home not as a boy, but as a man of destiny. Your reward is near. Type Amen to get blessing 4401. Archangel Michael says, the last trap will be exposed in front of others. A conversation will be overheard. A lie will collapse in public. That's when your son will look at you differently. He'll understand why you warned him, and your bond will heal stronger than before. He will thank heaven for your stubborn love, and the angels will rejoice over your victory. Stay ready. The final moment approaches. Type Amen to get blessing 8997. You are not alone. Heaven has mobilized around your household. A spiritual army is walking your halls, guarding your windows, shielding your son. Heaven's fire surrounds you. Your courage is the spark, and your love is the sword. You've been chosen for this battle, and your victory will be complete. Type Amen to get blessing 5677. The city they wanted to bring him to is collapsing spiritually. The spirits they sent toward him have already retreated, The moment he woke up, the enemy lost its hold. He is free, and he is returning to his center. This is a divine reset. Every tear you've cried was a weapon. Every silent prayer was a shield. And now, the war is ending. Type Amen to get blessing 10,001 soon. You will sleep with peace again. Your son will smile in a way you haven't seen in months. His heart will feel light. His steps will move with clarity. And you will know you didn't just save a life. You protected a destiny. This victory is not just for today. It will echo into generations. You broke the pattern. Your name is written among the brave. Type Amen to get blessing 6,418. Now rest in the truth. It is done. The plan failed. The light has returned. Your son is surrounded by heaven's grace. You are surrounded by divine reward. And your household is marked for favor. No enemy will ever touch your son again the way they tried this time. His future is shielded. You have won. Type Amen to get blessing 9,933. In the days to come, you may still see some shadows try to linger. That is only residue. Your power has already been broken. Your son may still ask questions, wonder about what could have happened, or why certain people acted the way they did. Do not over-explain. Speak only what is necessary, and let the rest be silence and strength. Let your spirit guide your responses. The less you feed the past, the faster it dies. The healing has already begun, and now the rebuilding begins too. Type Amen to get blessing 3,772. You will see new doors open for him, doors that align with his true purpose. Divine connections will arrive without manipulation, and his gifts will begin to awaken fully. He will move with clarity, and the confusion they once sowed will have no place left to grow. The people who tried to use him will face their consequences, not because you sought revenge, but because divine law handles what your hands no longer need to touch. The silence of heaven will become thunder in their lives. Your son's name is being whispered in circles of light now. Opportunities will come, but this time they'll be pure. They'll be drenched in peace, not anxiety. Type Amen to get blessing 5,849. You will notice changes in him, subtle at first, then bold. He'll sit longer in stillness, speak deeper in thought. The fire of purpose will glow in his eyes. He may tell you he's had dreams, strange visions that felt too real to ignore. That's the divine realm speaking. He's beginning to see through spiritual eyes now. He'll even begin to bless others. His pain will transform into wisdom, and his heart will soften, not harden. Because he was never meant to stay broken. He was only meant to be remade stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 7,630. Soon you will find the courage to tell others what really happened. Maybe not all at once, but the story will pour from you in the perfect moment. Your words will stop someone else from falling into the same trap. They'll realize you've walked where they are now, and your voice will become a torch to guide them. This battle wasn't just for your son, it was for every soul attached to your legacy. Because when you broke this chain, you broke it for all those connected to you. You didn't just rescue a boy. You shattered a curse. Type Amen to get blessing 2,933 now. You may begin preparing a space of celebration. Light a candle. Fill the room with calm. The battle is ending, and the season of restoration is beginning. Your home will feel different. Lighter. Freer. As if something heavy has lifted. Because it has. The darkness they tried to plant was removed at the root. And now only light will grow. Type Amen to get blessing 8,450. Your son's voice will be used to help others out of their own mental prisons. He will speak with authority, even if he never considered himself a speaker before. His words will carry weight, because they were forged in fire. People will ask, how did he become like this? They will know the nights you cried, the times you interceded, the pain you endured. But heaven does. And for that reason, your rewards will continue flowing. Unexpected blessings. Restore relationships. Silent prayers answered at last. You will be honored for your endurance, even in secret. Type Amen to get blessing 2294. The woman who tried to steal him will eventually face her own reckoning. She'll meet the mirror of her actions in ways she didn't prepare for. And though she may try to blame others, the truth will find her no matter where she hides. You do not need to watch this. You don't need to gloat. Walk away in peace, knowing the heavens fight for you. Your focus now is elevation, restoration, realignment. What was lost will be returned multiplied. Tap Amen to get blessing 3158. The man who helped orchestrate this, the false mentor, will fall from his pedestal. People will see through him. His masks will crumble in front of the same crowd he tried to impress. And your son, your beautiful, gifted son, will rise, not in arrogance but in grace. He will glow without trying. That glow will be your confirmation. And everything, every storm, every fight, every broken prayer was worth it. He has become the miracle you prayed for. Type Amen to get blessing 7822. There will be a day, not long from now, where your son will stand in a room full of people and speak with power. You will not mention the darkness, but everyone will feel that he has conquered it. They will be drawn to his presence, not because he seeks fame, but because he carries something rare, truth, forged in battle. You will sit quietly in that room, unseen by many but seen by heaven. And your spirit will weep not in sadness, but in overwhelming joy, because you know what it cost. Type Amen to get blessing 1440. Archangel Michael says, your role was never small. You were chosen to intercept what others ignored. You became the guardian of a divine seed. And now, that seed is blooming. He is growing into something eternal, something protected by realms seen and unseen. Let this be your confirmation. You didn't fail him. You saved him. And now, you both shall walk into a new beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 8842. Even when silence fills the room, feel the angels around you. Even when the house is still, know the protection never left. Even when your son doesn't speak, his soul is still echoing thank you. You stood alone, but never abandoned. You cried, but your tears were bottled in gold. You felt pain, but it made you unshakable. You are a chosen one, a warrior in disguise, a mother with the soul of a lion, and heaven honors you. Type Amen to get blessing 5587. This chapter will close with celebration. Music will play again in your home. Joy will return without effort. You will cook meals that taste different. Sleep that comes deeper. Smiles that rise without trying. The spiritual attack has been defeated. The noise hath been silenced. The destiny is back in motion. Now prepare for the fruits of the war. Type Amen to get blessing 6771. You may receive a letter, a message, a call from someone who once doubted you. Accept it if you feel peace. It may be part of the restoration. Some bridges are not meant to be rebuilt, but others are returning by divine order. Use discernment, not emotion. Let peace lead. Let joy return. And let your soul finally rest in victory. Because you've crossed the threshold. Type Amen to get blessing 2944. When people ask where you found the strength, smile. You won't need to explain. Your presence alone will answer them. You walk differently now. You speak with wisdom, not just knowledge. Your eyes reflect something most never find: divine clarity. You are not just a parent. You are a protector of purpose. And now, the blessings will overflow. Type Amen to get blessing 5100. Your house will begin to attract good things: jobs, gifts, invitations. People will feel safe around you. Some will call you blessed without even knowing why. What you'll know it's because you obeyed when it was hard. You listened when it hurt. And you moved when heaven called. and that obedience changed everything. Type Amen to get blessing 2197. This is the legacy you now leave, not one of pain, but of power. Not one of struggle, but of survival. And not just survival, but victory. Your son is safe. His future is bright. And you, his guardian, are honored in every realm. This moment is yours. This reward is eternal. It is done. Type Amen to get